Hey, it's Friday. Isn't that fun? Hello, YouTubers. This is the noobifier. Today is the 19th of November. There was an hour-long starcitizen live titled First Person Features. Here's what you need to know. Jared began by telling us that questions were taken from Spectrum and then vetted to the target audience, and that they were also taking questions from live. They said that there was salvage, ship salvage, and hand salvage. JJ confirmed that Tier 0 is hull stripping with a hand tool. The goop goes into a canister for later, and then you can repair with it or sell it. You'll be able to reverse the scraper and then repair magically. JJ said that this would be very satisfying, like one of those videos where the laser cleaner machine is working on rusty metal. He confirmed that there would still be visible signs of damage as the paint wouldn't be fixed, but the metal would. The vulture would be next, with being able to strip components, or what would be logical to the next step in the gameplay, as was said. He said just think about how mining evolved and applied that idea to salvage. More to follow. Ripping and salvaging components will be next, with even more granularity. He ended by saying that he wanted to add this sooner than later, but it would likely be later. Magic fixing beams were brought up by chat all the time, like this entire episode. So the question was, why settle for such a rudimentary mechanic in such an epic game? JJ went on to confirm that it's natural to start with simple and easy, and then expand. The basic level of many game mechanics will be like this, simple and easy, with room to grow. Looting was next, and the chat said that the floating text was clunky and junky. The default action item for each will refine with the options for the individual items, meaning whatever you pick up will have the logical thing attached to it. But the player will be able to set a default. So, if there was a grenade on the floor, you may want the first option to be throw, whereas mine might be to stow it, and this will be an option. Bullet stripping is coming, where you can take ballistics and consolidate them. Energy weapons will have a module that'll trickle charge cells perhaps from your gear, but the downside to that will be the added overheat. They confirmed that if the location was super cold, then this overheating would be less, naturally, and perhaps a reason why you'd want to take ballistics on a mission in a hot location, and a reason why you'd prefer energy weapons on a cold one. Wear is also coming with more jams and penalties. Players will be able to inspect, however, the visual wear will correspond to its condition as another indicator. Wear will accumulate based on the environment, so clean and dirty will add wear quicker or slower. Wear will jam more, reduce RPM, increase the spread. Jared asked chat to settle down a little bit about the magic beams. Then JJ said that dragging is fine for short range, but that they want to add the fireman carry for longer distances. Hacking is currently based on you have a chip and you start a hack, and then you wait. They went on for 7 minutes about this big overview on how they envision the future of the game loop and how it might work. It sounded pretty theoretical though, or at least it seemed a little bit more like a brainstorming session than a real plan. PvP hacking will trigger a warning when you're being hacked. Antivirus was mentioned, hacking from a command prompt, and yeah, I'm sounding like I'm being mean, but when I watched it, that was the impression that I got, and I feel like this is going to get refined in the future. It sounded like they're trying to add watchdogs into Star Citizen with a bunch of other stuff that they saw when they did game shopping. I think you understand what I'm saying. So, soon TM. Sorry for sounding negative, but I'm actually very happy and in a great mood. It just seemed like a bunch of blah 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 for 7 minutes. They confirmed that incendiary, armored piercing, and other ammo types are coming. They're working to optimize recoil and shake for each weapon to dial it in, and they said that they wanted to future-proof the game to be comparable to other games that will release in 5 years. Their words, not mine. Hopping over and climbing will be polished in the future, and it's still the intent to allow players to unholster their guns in protected space, with the obvious result of being picked up by security. Less than lethal are still planned, with stun weapons, and JJ said that they're not currently a priority. Handcuffs and zip ties, yes, and then they confirmed that more stuff is more weight and that'll impact stamina, but that's already in. That's it. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. If you enjoy the breakdowns, please consider subscribing so I can help keep you up to date. Please consider sharing this with a friend or org mate, as that really helps a bunch. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.